Going on to you, Capricorn. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, Page of Swords. You have the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Then you have the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the Seven of Pentacles. All right. So what I'm seeing here for a lot of you Capricorns is the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. So this is about how a lot of you Capricorns, right? Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, just tired of just pretty much taking a little bit of a break right now from dating, because tired of shelling out money, getting to know people, not even money per se, but just really putting in an effort, not really getting any kind of effort put back. A lot of people are, thinking that what it is that you're doing for them is a dime a dozen. And, it's this phrase of you got to do better. And it's like, listen, people are working with what they can work with, right? As long as you're working with what it is that you can work with. You know what I mean? Like how some people expect their partners to go above and beyond. That's out of their tax bracket. Like, you taking me to Red Lobster, all this other type of stuff. I want to go to Steak 48. I want to go to Papa Do's and all this other type of stuff. And it's like, listen, Papa Do's is an expensive restaurant. Most people out here ain't trying to be going to some Papa Do's and all this other type of stuff because they physically can't afford to. What are you talking about? Financially, they can't afford to do that. They're not in that tax bracket where they could spend it like that and be cool, right? We all working with a budget, including the rich. But a lot of people are not really understanding that. A lot of people are looking at it from a perspective of it's just about what it is that they want, to look cool, to look like it's a rap video. And a lot of you Capricorns are tired of dealing with people who are dysfunctional like this. They don't appreciate anything. Then you have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups now represents, and they're completely inconsiderate to you. They don't care about your money. They don't care about how it is that you have to budget out. A lot of people don't even know that even rich people have to look at their finances and see if the financial moves that they're making, if it's in the budget for them to do that. Rich people aren't reckless. Wise rich people, I should say, aren't just coming out here reckless with their money. Not even Elon Musk. You know what I mean? Company worth $500 billion is reckless. Elon Musk has to look at the books and understand what's going on, right? To know if he has the funding. So people out here who are just they don't care about what you got going on. They don't care at all. The Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, they just out here, But this represents but a lot of you Capricorns are allowing people to stress y'all out with that. And you shouldn't, right? Because these are nothing but ways in which they can scapegoat you. They want you Capricorns to believe that if you don't do better, right, that there's something wrong with you, and that not having a certain amount of finance is it has something to do with a lack of uprightness, a lack of decency, as if you don't have it, not even realizing that some of this stuff is rigged. Some people come from privileged backgrounds already that talk about it, or they do and will openly admit it. Okay, if you do a little bit of research or you find interviews about them, they come from already privileged and rich parents already. But then they try to present themselves like they just pop out of nowhere, and like they're these bright new stars, when in actuality they were already destined to do this type of stuff. And that's not who a lot of you Capricorns are. A lot of you Capricorns had to, so to speak, get it out of the mud. A lot of you Capricorns had to, you didn't start from privilege. So the mere fact that people are trying to make it seem like there's something wrong with you, that's why it is that you Capricorns are taking a break in the first place. because a lot of you Capricorns got tired of, people taking your effort and throwing it in the trash can and trying to make it seem like what it is that you got going on is not enough. You got to do better. The Ace of Wands now represents, the Ace of Wands is about how a lot of you Capricorns understand, like, look, forget about that. You don't really want to be with anybody right now. You just want to enjoy yourself, rejuvenate, rest up so that you can, whatever it is that you want to get back out there, start talking to people again. The Six of Pentacles is about how, you want someone to be reciprocal, tired of, like I'm talking about, the whole theme, people just coming in, not really taking you seriously, wasting your time, Two of Swords, and being super guarded, right? But now it's time for you, Capricorns, to be super guarded and not want to talk to people and get to know people right now. Now it's your time to chill out. Because a lot of times people always want to talk about this nonsense about, you're bitter and all this other type of nonsense. You're bitter and don't be bitter. And you sound angry. You should be angry, Capricorn. People are out here trying to use you. All the good things that you do for people, people are out here trying to use you. How should you be? Should you be forthcoming and use me? Go ahead. I'm a walking credit card. No. You Capricorn should be like, yo, forget about this. A lot of these people out here fake. That's natural. That's healthy. Don't let people get y'all caught up, yo, to get y'all to be okay with whatever it is that people want to do to you, yo. Okay? Negative emotions are a good thing. Negative emotions lets you know when you've had enough. Okay? Especially, and when I say negative emotions, I don't just mean irregulated negative emotions where you really messed up. I'm talking about emotions where you're a stable, healthy person. When you feel something wrong, go with that. Lean into that, because 9 chances out of 10, it's your own higher self trying to tell you something. For real, for real. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles, right? The 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles represents, so what does this mean? This means a lot of you Capricorns happen to be in a situation right now where you really want to be in a situation where you're moving forward. And you will, see, that's the thing. You Capricorns will move forward eventually. You may not necessarily have the family that you want right now, but you have to continue to date. But right now, you're a little bit too preoccupied with what if the opportunity for you to finally meet someone and potentially be in love with that person and start up a family, thinking way too far ahead. Right now, you Capricorn should be thinking about, those negative emotions and what those negative emotions actually feel. I'm not into love and light. I'm into love and darkness. I'm not into love and light. I'm not into that, because people need to feel negativity. They need to feel good. They need to feel positivity, but they also need to feel negativity to know when to negate, when to say no, when to know something is wrong. When to know that. It's not always a good thing to always just feel positive all the time. No, that's unhealthy too. So let's clarify the 7 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. So to clarify this, we have the 8 of Wands, the Sun, sorry about that, the 10 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. Right, so the 8 of Wands, the Sun, even though you want that family, a lot of you Capricorns are okay if you don't get it, because like I said, you may want it, but you're realizing that you have to be very careful about who you share your energy with, who you share your bed with. And the Ten of Wands and the Three of Cups represents you realize that you just can't do it with everybody.